Oh my god. She looks like a. Hi. So, it is the weekend after the NCELX. Apparently results have already come out, but I am out on a trip for my best friend Jasmine's birthday. We are camping, and I personally didn't want to ruin the mood if I did happen to fail, so I haven't checked yet.
You sexy?
Oh. Say hi to the vlog.
Hi vlog. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
We are now camping. Everything's pretty much pitched. So I need to fix that. We look like a hot ass mess. Damn. Let's peep what the peeps are doing outside. Dude, I feel like this is where you see some
Everything's tickling me right now.
Yeah, I know about this.
Last time I came here. No, but I kind of want to look into the rental room. No? Because that'd be so much
Oh, there's a porta potty.
I think we should run through the weeds.
Yeah.
And eat all of it. Yeah, there's little canoes.
Come together.
Stabbing me in the back.
Stand.
No, I don't like this.
Okay, I guess we're.
No.
Oh, my hat. Wait, where my hat? Where?
I know.
You really couldn't make it easy for you.
I don't know what's going on. Out here on like a little nature walk. But like.
Oh, I have no idea. Uno attack? Huh? Ashley, what's Uno attack? You want to do it? Huh? What's Uno attack? Do you attack each other when you win?
Attack what?
Oh yeah, you press it. Oh! I'm really excited for what?
My God.
Oh, like
Psych.
Good morning. Whew. We ended the night with some Uno last night. We're actually only here for this one weekend, so we're all already packing up to go, even though we just unpacked yesterday. And today's gonna be really fun though, because we are getting a boat on the lake for Jasmine's birthday, and we'll be out there for a few hours. So we're all kind of getting ready to pack up, and we are leaving in about like half an hour, I'd say. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get ready and I'll see you guys on the boat.
Who's the boss? Avery did.
You're welcome! To get it in the hole.
Yeah,
As many as you can?
Yeah.
What was like? Oh my God! Ashley! Relax!
He's the only one on the board.
Bro! You gotta chill! Hey, close!
Wallet? I got it.
Take your shitty wallet.
Are you filming yourself eat the fries? I'm gonna like kind of B-roll.
It's her OnlyFans.
So bad we wasted it.
What is that? Oh my God, what do we do? Oh, guys! Guys! Ah! This is how we tip over.
I was chilling. Hey, maybe we can saute this algae and, you know.
Let's go. Best setup, but it's the best that it's gonna get for now. So the last few clips that you guys saw was me adventuring and living my best life up in Big Bear to celebrate my best friend's birthday. She turned 23 this year, and so she wanted to go on a trip with a bunch of her friends up to Big Bear, and we went camping and had a whole great time, as you guys saw. But that was Saturday and Sunday. Today is now Monday the 24th, and I took my NCELX on August 20th, which was last Thursday. Pearson VUE, which is the testing center company, they have this thing where you can get your unofficial results 48 hours after you take your test. And so the 48-hour mark after I took my test would have been Saturday. So I technically could have found out what my NCLEX results were on Saturday. I intentionally avoided getting my test results on Saturday because I knew I was going to be going on a trip Saturday and Sunday. And I had this huge pit in my stomach. I'm going to be playing with my eyebrow pencil because I'm getting nervous thinking about it. But I had this really bad gut feeling that I failed my NCLEX. I don't know. It was a really rough few days after my NCLEX because I was so sure that I had failed because the questions were so difficult. It almost felt like nothing that I had studied even applied to the test. I was basically taking an entirely different test from what I studied for, is what it felt like. I was giving so many educated guesses that I was feeling more and more insecure as the test went on. But then my test cut off at the 60 question mark, and that made me even more nervous because in my head I'm thinking like maybe I had gotten so many questions wrong that they literally looked at my test and just said like she doesn't even need to take any more questions because they're all wrong. Like that's literally how I felt after my test. With this huge feeling that I was 99% sure that I had failed, I told myself not to check my scores on Saturday, even though I had a few friends that also took their test on Thursday with me, and they had all texted me. They're like, did you check your scores? Did you see like what you got and all that stuff? And I just informed them like politely that I wouldn't be checking until Sunday night when I got back from my trip in Big Bear because I already had that feeling that I was gonna fail. I felt it so much that I had actually looked up the next few dates that I could take my NCLEX because I was literally so sure that I had failed, that I knew I was gonna end up retaking it, that I was like looking up all these dates and thinking like, oh yeah, I can take it this day, like this will be the soonest that I can take it and blah 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 blah. I actually didn't sleep very well for the 2 nights following my NCLEX. I like slept an hour, 2 hours because I had so much like anxiety, and it was like a miserable few days. And then I went off to my trip and I was telling myself like I'm gonna have a positive attitude, I'm gonna like forget about my test for a few days and just really enjoy the weekend in nature with a bunch of my friends and not think too much about my score because I just didn't want to be sad, you know. I told my friends ahead of time that I just didn't want to think about my test and find out my score if I did fail because I just didn't want to be sour throughout the trip. So they all knew that. Sunday came. Sunday was yesterday. And I don't know if you guys know this, but when you have a California license, you can actually look up anybody's California license just by saying what the license is and what their name is. And you could literally just type it up in the website and it'll pop up if they have a license in California or not. I was with my best friend Whitney. She was up there with us in Big Bear, and her boyfriend Jeremiah actually is in my class in nursing school, and so we both graduated at the same time. He texted her while we were on our trip, and mind you, I told myself I wasn't going to check for my scores until I got home and I was by myself because in the event that I cried I wouldn't have to be in front of everybody and crying. But he texted my best friend Whitney, and I was sitting next to her in the car and she screamed, and I was like, why are we screaming? And she was like, nothing, it's nothing. And she kept saying nothing, and I kept trying to pry it out of her because I was like, you can't just scream in the car and then say nothing. Apparently her boyfriend had looked up my name in the database for California licenses, and there it was. So, you are looking at a new registered nurse, and my name is officially Avery Olarte, RN, BSN. I don't think I ever really imagined what it would be like to have a license and to be considered a registered nurse. Like, finishing my bachelor's was one thing, but now that I finished the NCELX, that was like literally the final step, you know? Like, that was literally it. And it's over? Like, I can't even express the feeling that I had when I found out. I will try to insert a clip because I actually had a bunch of my friends recording me like sobbing and screaming and crying when they finally told me that I had passed my NCLEX. It wasn't exactly my ideal as far as how I wanted to find out that I passed my NCLEX, but now looking back at it, I wouldn't have it any other way because I got to kind of celebrate that moment with my best friends, and it was an insane moment to really just imagine the fact that I'm like now a fully registered nurse, and that despite even feeling like I had failed and having all this anxiety for like 4 days straight, that I still passed and have a license now. So long story short, I'm now talking for 7 minutes, but I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you because this officially ends my nursing school vlog. For everyone that has been watching me since the beginning or has just recently started to support my channel, just know that I won't be going anywhere. I'm gonna still put out some content, just maybe not all nursing related anymore, but I really do appreciate all of you guys following me on this journey. It's been a very long 2 years, but at the end of the day, it really was all worth it. I finally made it to the end goal. Like, this was literally all I was working for 4 years actually of college. And we did it. So thank you once again for keeping up with my vlogs. Thank you for supporting and for commenting. I appreciate all of you out there that have been watching me since day one. And for those who just recently started, thank you as well. You guys have really watched me grow up through the past 2 years. And you guys have seen me go from a stressed out nursing student to now a fully registered nurse. I'll still be keeping you guys updated here and there as far as jobs and stuff like that goes. I might be making a video soon about NCLEX prep study tips if you guys want to see that. But aside from that, I guess that's just it. See you guys next time.